Friday. It's Friday. All right, so time for TTTT. Good evening and welcome to it. My name is Amina Abdul-Rabah. Let's get straight into the stories. Let's see what was trending this entire week.
Prefer kula Mende inaitwa masking tape. Kiweka hivi kwa ukuta zinakuja zinakwama hapa. Kwama hapa namna hii.
Now, who said there is food shortage in the country again? We talk about the new dawa ya Mende. A thief in Nyandarua has learned the hard way that in the house of the Lord there's nothing but prayer. We're going to talk more about it. Now, Kenyans thought it was a joke when Ugandan cattle were named Ng'ombe za Museveni. Now he wants them to even have a birth certificate. Hey, wacheza.
Following startling revelations of how butchers use toxic preservatives in meat and meat products in order to make them appear...
We've moved from food insecurity to the security of food. What we will not do in this country to survive, Yawa. All right, so now on Twitter at The Trend Live, I promise we're going to read social media feedback and not only the people dissing Cindy. All right, Cindy, don't just only, use this to address your haters. All right? She's releasing a mixtape. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hi guys, how are you?
Hey.
How was your week?
I mean, first, wait, what? Cindy has haters?
I have a lot of haters, by the
What?
way. Guys,
If
who
there's a
slide
person
into
that
the DMs.
receives love on this panel, it's Cindy.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When people disagree with me, they always start with, first of all, you're black. And I'm like,
What?
gosh.
You've been like this since you were born.
Yes.
They're telling you
Like there's a
something
skin
new.
color you need to have
So
in
that
order
you-
to have haters.
Exactly.
It's just like, I'm so confused.
It's
I
like
know,
my
it's true.
opinion
You
came
have
with my
haters.
melanin.
You
Anita,
have haters.
Hey, Amina, would you like to address?
we don't have enough time. We're going to be doing this show next week. Please join us for Anita's.
Amina haters edition.
Yes, I mean, we should read mean
Anita.
comments. I tried to suggest that. You guys said it was going to be bad.
No, the number of mean comments I receive on a daily
All
basis,
right.
please, I'd be happy to.
Oh, there are many. We
Them-
will read them.
just like, but
We'll read them.
why?
Let's start with the Face app, right? What is it called even?
Face
The-
app.
oh, it's just that's it. So I haven't even tried it. I feel so achieved. You know those people like I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I feel so like just special, like
Anti-conformist.
serious. I
Yeah.
felt serious, so I didn't
that's what they're
participate
I
in it.
did. In fact, we did for our entire family so we could see what everyone's going to look like. I honestly feel like that app was designed to age men's faces and not women's faces because all the women who've used the app, we start. It's like the older we get, the more we start to look like men. I will not understand.
Right, I
But
know,
I
I
mean,
know. I
where's
know
the
what you
lie?
mean. You look
That's how I
like
look
that
like.
uncle, that
Believe me,
drunk uncle.
the photo that I
Yeah.
posted was after I tried very many, and I was like, these ones, I can't age like this. I need to become vegan and go back to the gym.
What are you saying,
No,
Anita,
because
about
good-
how
I
men
know.
look?
No, as in the
Who may
men, no,
beat.
the men, no. The men who use the app, the
Yeah.
way it ages the men, they actually look really nice.
Yeah.
But us now, they were not
You
ready.
age like the men.
All right.
They
Okay.
didn't understand the black don't crack aspect. So I think
All right, so two conclusions. First of all, you like older men, clearly. Maybe that's why you see that on the app.
Wow, first
and
of
you
all,
didn't know.
no.
Until this app came along, maybe you thought you
No.
liked them younger.
no.
You like them
Wow.
daddy, sponsor looking, almost
You know what's
dying.
so funny? Before we came here, I was watching this documentary with Anne. It's called 60 Minutes. It's about another app called Sugar Babes. So a guy became very wealthy of having an application where really old guys can find really young girls.
Also, that's
You don't
illegal,
need an
babe. I'm
app for
confused
that.
as to
Yeah.
why
You just need a Range
this
Rover.
is a thing. What? Anyway, so now if you haven't tried it, it makes you look older, right?
It shows what you might look like when you're older.
Yeah, might look
But
like
it
makes you
also
look.
makes you look younger.
It does as
Either
well.
way,
Yeah.
It does. I feel like this app, listen, guys, if you're not sure about your children, this app, if you just uku nini and then now he looks like he's 21, you can tell. If it's the farmer, the driver.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help families out here.
You know those things that someone's like, this is my child. You're like, I can't understand a driver, but anyway.
You know that app should be used for the Ethiopian football team. I don't know if you know. They always say everybody's 19, but actually 27. So you should use that app just to gauge how old this person really
No,
is.
but the scary
They're
part
really
is-
old, and now this guy is not a teenager.
But,
this guy should be a coach.
Don't you think the scary part is, though, that the reason why it's being investigated is because apparently, you know, the way we normally agree to terms and conditions without reading,
Right,
they have
right.
access to our data irrevocably.
You, your family, like I said,
Yeah, me, Sparky, Vanessa together
What
like
I'm
this.
thinking is Kenyans, relax. The many of us who are important ni wachache sana. There is no one who's going to steal from you.
First of
There is
all,
no one who's going
Stop.
to steal from your
oh
family.
my God.
Wow.
Your family doesn't have
Wow.
anything. Nawaambia tu
Sparky,
ukweli.
Vanessa,
point.
we are safe.
You know, like there's
Just
a
have fun. Weka sura ikiwa mzee.
Ah.
Russians don't need
Like
your face.
the entire day, I think day before yesterday, everyone, that was all everybody was posting. So and it's the Russians who are looking for that information. So now, so actually you have a very good point. What could they possibly
don't
want?
care about you. They're like at 29.
They'll just see shudazzle. They'll be like, okay, clearly this girl has nothing else she does with her life.
Nothing. You just and stare at old men on the app. Just
Wow.
that.
Djokovic, next.
Joke. I know. Next. Next. Anyway, but I think there are a lot of different things we're not seeing with the app. However, it does, you know, show you that we don't. I mean, when have you ever read any of those terms? And do you read through? I barely read through my
Just
contracts.
agree. Okay, contracts
You know, you give a I give a
14
lawyer.
pages.
And I think people know that's what we do. There was a day I went to sign a contract, and then the lady who was very kind as to tell me, I think the part you are interested in, then she opened where the payment is and where I'm supposed to sign.
Yeah.
She knew I wouldn't be reading the rest of the document.
You know,
You
those
don't
ones you
even
have to
read
read.
instructions. Do you read instructions? You buy a mobile phone. So you just
see, but
put in
you-
your SIM card, charge it, and you're good to go.
Can I also
But
ask
I
you
don't
another?
figure out how they
Ikikwama
work.
tu a bit rudisha.
Can I ask you, now
Zamani
that we're
is when we
talking
used to
about
look
all
at
these
manuals.
things and terms and conditions, we should talk about renewal of licenses. So I saw this online the other day, and someone was like, we should also renew marriage
What?
certificates. So after like 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, you go back and you review, and you're like,
It's too long.
I don't like. It was so funny.
I think I agree.
know.
Why?
Right.
I agree
It's
totally,
too
totally,
long a
totally,
process.
totally.
No, no, no,
Marriage
no, no.
should be a small,
no, no.
short-term contract.
No, no,
Cold
no,
Not
no.
a forever,
I can't,
forever,
like
forever.
probation.
If
of
I
2
have
years,
Kaliak
something.
Chapo all those years, there's no way we are renewing, so you can change your mind.
No,
Please.
Yeah.
no, no, no,
My
You go over
bat
there, then
has
it's
to
like by
have
the-
my bat has to have dividends for those chapos of Kaliad. No
See
way.
me?
No.
That is what the
way.
mind is for. Changing. If I am supposed to change my mind, let me be able
That's
to
what
change
the
my
face,
mind.
face app is for. Look at all the slay queens, see how they'll age. Then stick with me. Because
you
you
saw-
know, black don't crack.
You saw, by the way,
Sorry,
the-
yellows.
that-
But black
Okay.
don't crack.
What have I done? What have I done today? Nimekuja tu hapa because it was work. Alafu I've just been the target.
Does
There's
it
only
cover?
one left
Does,
from me.
what if you had plastic surgery or like if you bleached your skin?
Yeah.
This app, you know, because guys will try use it. It
Yeah,
will
of
not help
course.
you, unfortunately. Anyway, now I don't even know why we're talking so much about this app. We'll barely make it to talk about it with Russia. We're eating all types of things. Goodness. So it was the sugar, then it was the rice, then it was really everything, the flour,
Yeah.
and then now with the red alert, you know, I mean, expose.
That was scary.
I mean, now I'm vegan. Let's just agree on that. We agreed. Cindy and I are vegan now. Yeah.
Yeah, no meat, no dairy.
Mimi napenda kuku sana. I cannot see my life without chicken.
You saw those
wings.
injections.
Your cuckoo
No,
and
yeah, I
cuckoo.
saw
Those
that.
thighs.
No, so I'll just stick to my kienyeji chicken which boils for nearly 8 hours. Inamaliza gas, halafu unanunua gas ingine ndio ukarange hiyo kuku.
Na bado haina thigh.
You know, no, but I always used to wonder why the what do you call it's called kukuya grade. It always looks so luscious and like it's always thick and you're like, and anyway this kuku it grew up in
What are
Braeburn
you,
because
Chinjite?
and then well, to watch that and you see and it's being done by leading supermarkets where many people get a lot of their food on a daily basis. It's dangerous.
It's extremely
They're
dangerous.
putting so many people's lives at
I think-
risk.
But you know, the problem is, I can break your guys' hearts. Even the vegetables are not safe. So even if you're eating at Imboga,
You know, now you get a
So hata
bedroom
siwezi pia
house
kupumua,
and then you
pia
turn the third
pollution.
bedroom into a garden.
You eat fruits, the puddings, juu na nini, metabisulfide bado iko kwa matunda.
But it's not even the fruits, it's even the juices we drink, the carbonated drinks that we give our kids.
Yes.
It's the milk.
That's we only saw soda during Christmas at our home. My father used to blend, as in the only thing we didn't grow on in our compound was humans. Everything else ungepata huko. He
What are
blends
you
all
saying
the
about the people who grew there?
no. We never used to eat like junk foods,
Yeah.
street snacking. I don't
Yes.
know. Sodas. What? No,
Yeah.
that happens like
was
once
all
in
healthy.
forever. It was always, and I never got sick. Immediately, I left my parents' home like this at the
Came
age
to
of
Nairobi.
18.
Yeah.
My first bacterial infection. My first. I got started
But
getting
don't tell us about your
ulcers.
infections.
H. pylori.
No,
However- I'm like, stop, you were talking about coming to Nairobi? Right after face up, let's
But I
go
think
to...
now I understand why Anita doesn't get a lot of things. There are things you only get at the Chipomwitu joint. There are things when you're growing up you can only
Some
get them.
certain-
I
From
really
there,
want to
yes.
go.
That's
I
true.
really want to go to Akibanda though. Please take me this week.
Ah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to go to
Yes.
Babe, sometimes you know, I feel like you just, like Pasaris, you're just like, what do I do today? So that people just
You know,
get
whatever
at me.
was not put in the meat, whatever was filtered out, you'll get it at the kibanda.
I think I will repeat it.
So,
Because Chico was meant to
Just-
take me, but he still hasn't.
I think what I will say again,
Yeah.
just being born Kenyan is attempted suicide.
I know, right?
Whatever it is you will do, whatever it is, ukienda kwa matunda, you go to the fruits, you go to the githeri, whatever you try,
The sugar, the rice, the
there's
flour.
always a death trap
I know,
somewhere.
right?
Hey, but doesn't it also tell you how resistant we are? Hii pesa yote imeibiwa, tuko hapa bado. Hii chakula yote wanatupatia,
Strong.
tuko hapa
Gaining
bado.
weight, by the way, and living our best life.
Yeah.
I know. And then you
In
go
fact,
online and then you
life
see
expectancy in
politicians.
Kenya now, I think it stands at 65.
Which is
Are you
very
sure?
sad, by the way.
Yeah.
It's gone lower. That was before
used to-
Red
no, it
Alert.
used to be
Like
higher.
lower, or sometimes it
Life
was
expectancy
yeah, life
was
expectancy,
higher,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was definitely higher. We're dying faster.
It's
Which
yeah.
means we are hardcore.
I'll try this vegan
Yeah.
thing for a short while, but the last time I tried going vegan, I nonad. You know the
What?
Moses Dio, everything is boiled. Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, but it's really
was the
unfortunate.
time when
You
I
know,
was
some
accused
of
of
us
being pregnant
only
7
buy
times.
meat. Sorry, Anita, from the supermarket. Only.
Right. Yeah.
We don't ever slaughter. In fact, I get grossed out when I'm like, yuck. No. And here I am now, vegan.
Can I redeem myself?
Yuck.
I've seen
Mfundishwe
animals being
lesson.
slaughtered and I didn't think it was yucky. I was just like, oh, okay. And then I even ate it after.
Go buy meat ile unaona mguu it is hanged there.
Yeah.
The ones with
Unaona-
flies.
The ones
Yes.
with flies.
Yeah.
And then you go there and then
Imagine.
Flies have become
Flies.
the SI unit.
Yes,
I can't
yes,
believe
like
it.
flies.
You go like nikatie.
You know, I opened all the meat in my house and not a single fly.
Imagine.
Even came towards the kitchen area.
I think I should
They were in
have-
the living room, the bedroom,
I should
everywhere
start-
else. They're gonna cut up,
Everywhere.
but not the
Hata
kitchen.
cho, hata unapeleka hakuna wapi.
You know the-
Hawasaidiki jamani.
when we go on with this trend, the next thing will be like, you go to a guest house and you're like, wapi kunguni ya hii kitanda? I can't sleep on this. If kunguni doesn't find this bed worthy,
It's not organic.
We're taking a break. We're going to be back at the Trend Live on Twitter, #TTT.
Where is it?
All right, and welcome back. You're watching TTTT at the Trend Live on Twitter. As we promised, we're going to read some of your messages that we're getting. However, I think we've got to, I think at this point, what this guy is eating, I feel like we're also eating some of these things. So it's okay. Now, one man's meat is another man's poison, they say, right? So now, such is the case of one Geoffrey Lugai from Kibera, who draws protein from the least expected source. Protein, anybody? Cindy, don't tell me what comes to mind. Don't tell me anything what comes. You know what?
Demented.
I feel like
no,
I'm
for real, it was so demented.
So cockroach.
No,
What? I even feel.
but
You know
it's
what?
okay.
Let's go straight to the
Let's
cockroach.
focus on something.
Okay. No. But you
and
know,
Quite,
you know
let
what's
go. Quite. Just let's talk
No,
about
just this
the
one.
roach.
No,
Let's
just
talk
this
about
one.
the roach.
I'm talking about the roach. This is entirely about the roach. Kifo cha
Jesus cleanse my soul.
Dad, hi. Sorry.
Oh, so how do you guys feel on our last day on air? How do you?
I'd like to thank my fans. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. My mom is gonna be so sad because this is her favorite show on Fridays.
We have.
I tell you where this is going next. I'll tell you where I'll be next. That's what
no,
people say.
no. Hashtag blessed. Big things coming.
Another time there's nothing. You're just going to shower. Anyway, so take a look at the video of this guy.
Sasa nikaacha kula nyama ka prefer kula mende, inaitwa masking tape. Kiweka hivi kwa ukuta, zinakuja zinakwama hapa. Kwama hapa namna hii, nazitoa namna hii. Kishaziweka kwa maji, ndio hivyo. Nazikaranga hata saa ingine kula kwa moja hii.
Okay. Do you guys feel like at this point you've eaten everything and you will not be shocked if you've also had a number of cockroaches?
To be honest, unless not knowingly.
I know, you know what I mean? Like with how, the guy was serving that cat samosa for 8 years and no one ever
nobody
saw him
noticed
skin
that,
a cat.
you know.
It's so hard
Kulangin
to
yan.
even
Said
catch
rather-
a cat.
Yeah.
But you know, this
Fishy.
guy, I can only imagine the way he said that his immune system is strong. I believe him. You know, if the what you call, it's only cockroaches that survive nuclear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nuclear. What's
They
the other word I'm
survive
looking
everything.
for? Basically,
Bomb blast,
nothing.
everything.
Yeah.
Like
Everything.
you can literally leave your entire house and burn it to the ground. Alafu kuje with
Roaches will survive.
the roach will still survive. It's like glitter; it never goes away. You know what I mean? So this guy, I'm sure, no matter what happens, yani his body is so ready. He has all those minerals that come from cockroaches. We should just pick a tip from him. Kuku imeja chemicals. Let's just those. I liked the tweet from the lady who said, "Can he come and stay at my house?" Because
He has many
I've been trying to get rid of these things. Getting rid of cockroaches is the hardest
It's so
thing.
difficult.
It is.
Fumigation doesn't work. By the
No-
way.
nothing kills those things. I'm so scared of
Then they are
cockroaches.
daring. They chomoka from the microwave like, what?
Oh my goodness! Imagine
Imagine
in a microwave, they don't die. In an oven,
huko
they
going
don't
round
die.
like,
They don't-
Those who had the nini, those two nini radios for tapes. Those ones, they used to go hide inside.
Yeah,
So you're there
they-
listening to music, then
Boom, boom,
kidogo.
ba. Boom, 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 ba. Then it comes out.
You hear
Yeah,
those
who got
rattling
you
sounds, you're
dying?
thinking it's part of the song. Kumbe ni the cockroaches.
There's a cockroach in there twerking, just like. Anyway, listen. This also just goes to show how tough things are in this country. So this thief broke into a church in a place called Engineer Town. I don't know if we should talk about the name of the town first or we
Watu wa
proceed.
Nyandarua.
Anyway,
Engineer Town.
Nyandarua County. I know it should be like in Nyanza.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I thought so.
Engineer Town.
Homa Bay County.
You know,
Bondi.
specific-
What are you saying about
Is it-
us,
is it like
Central
the
Nyanza?
version of
Ah,
Silicon
Central
Valley?
Nyanza, you guys.
You know, the Central Nyanza guys are the woke ones. I'm just telling you so that you know, but
No,
anyway.
no. The Central Nyanza guys want to become mechanics, you know, kina OT or Mosh.
Where does
Central
Obama
Nyanza.
come from?
No, but
Where
it's
does
true.
Utinda Molo come from?
Can
Where
you
does
Just
Orengo come
the-
from?
you know, it was just the wind
Eh?
side. The
On the
air
other
just
side,
moved on that.
at Yotile Brown.
Guys, Engineer Town. Engineer Town. So
Yeah.
Nyandarua County. So anyway, so he found nothing in the church, right? And then he decided, let me write what? A letter.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do when, you try to rob a place and you don't find anything. It's in their bylaws. Thieves, honorable thieves, the ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Dear my fellow Christians, first and foremost, you could just tell he was trying to find things to say. Like he was just like, what do I say? What do I say? Anyway, now, good morning. You could definitely tell he was trying to look for something to say. I was sent here by one of your fellow Christians who told me that the amount of money has been kept inside the church, but I got nothing. God bless you all. Pray for me. Thanks.
What
By
is going
far
on?
The nicest thief ever. But also, when we were growing up, you guys remember the saying, "As poor as a church mouse."
Right.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure at some point he must have had that. You already know that there's never anything in the church to steal in the
Yes,
first place.
yes.
And then he apparently he tore through iron sheets. I was like, hey, Iron Man of
Of Engineer
you
Town.
know, of Engineer Town. Ma, how do you tear through? I was just like, okay.
No, but you
No,
can
that's-
tell like he was he's like those thieves who give you back like your ID or your SIM card. Like
But-
I really wish I was doing a business, but sorry.
First of all, I think it's nice that someone finally spoke for the church mice. This is what they've been wanting to say all the years. Like, guys, please keep something in the church. And stop.
Maybe that's the Christian who sent the thief, if you think about it.
Wait, but why don't guys eat in church? Come to think about it, you can't even have snacks.
No, these days they do. What do you mean?
Really?
Oh, I think it's the people at the altar who eat in the church.
Oh.
Anyway, so guys, you see the way he said that finally someone has talked, has spoken on behalf of the mice. So in Lion King, back in the day, in the Lion King, there was a biologist and researchers as well who came
Yeah.
together and they sued Disney because they felt like the hyenas were portrayed badly.
Yeah.
And
hyenas?
so they were
Only
having
like
low
that.
self-esteem.
Oh my goodness.
the
Have I
forest,
told you
in
guys
the
about how I was
jungle.
chased by a hyena?
What?
Akia.
Mafisi
what?
hawakuachi?
Ati what?
When I was in Voi, a hyena chased me to my room.
That was Butita. We'll be back in a bit. Hashtag TTTT. Una twist your term then Eddie. What do you call him?
Domestic
Eddie and Eddie.
issues.
Babe.
Eh? Do you call him Ed?
Whatever
or
you call
Eddie?
him. Or the
You are
cockroach.
so
The roach.
done.
We're gonna be back.
At-
Watch
at-
that. And we're back. All right. So as promised, quite real quick social media messages. What are you? All right, Cindy.
So, Jacobin on Twitter says metabisulfite is in nearly everything we consume, especially processed foodstuffs such as flour, spaghetti, noodles, wine. Any product that
Hey,
needs
then
a
in that
longer
case-
shelf life, metabisulfite iko hapo ndani. Shida ni it should not be used in meat.
or in such large quantities for that matter.
And people have said something must kill a man. Sasa ati ukule vegan alafu gongwe hapa na basi.
Maybe you know what I said.
You've
So
never
they're
seen
like,
people
it's too
post
bad
when somebody's put up a picture of before and after, the way they used to go and
Yeah.
work out,
Yeah.
and now they're looking good.
Yeah.
And then there's always an Instagram user who's like, alafu after getting fit like that utagongwa na gari. I'm just like, why? What is it?
Even on your wedding day, people there, mtachana too.
Mtachana too.
So let's take a look
You know
at
maybe what I told myself, first one, that when, you know, July is here, the cold season is here, metabisulfite, you stay fresh a whole week. Kuna kuoga.
wanaume, you'll sell it for them. All right, so now
I'm yet to
Anita
understand that.
and Cindy and I was about to say Buticha. Anyway, Anita, so this is you in the next, I think 2063. This is
Okay.
how you look like. Oh, that's I don't know.
What? You just look fine.
You look like a witch.
Like what? I think she looks like white.
Why didn't you ask me to give you a photo?
It's not, I didn't even know we were
gosh.
gonna do this. I'm actually
Okay.
really anxious.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do
Haya,
this
basi
thing
toeni yangu,
intentionally.
my gosh. Where did the hair go?
I am dying. No,
Please put
I
your mirrors.
actually look like my
you actually
grandma.
look
Wow.
nice. See, I told you it works for
Do you have to
guys.
please don't put mine.
Please
I
put
don't know what
Amina's.
picture you use. Don't
Please
use
put
mine.
Amina's. Please
Don't
put
put
Amina's.
mine.
Wow.
Wow.
Ah,
No,
no.
lies. Lies.
No, lies.
What can we
lies.
say?
This is
I'm
impunity.
sure Amina was like, don't
This
put a
is
bad
imp-
picture. I
Yeah,
have to see the
this
picture
is
before you put it
impunity.
on air.
This,
You
this,
kwanza, if anything,
well,
hata mume airbrush.
I actually look prettier when I'm 89.
No.
That's,
Oh my god.
Yani.
I can't
look
wait.
like those witches in
But
Nigeria.
but you guys see what I mean when I say it was designed for guys' faces.
Yes.
Because,
As chicks, we just look haggard.
Like, I look like I retired from TV and radio. Nikaanza kuweka posters kwa barabara. I heal everything, heartbreak, diseases. Call this number. I look like I'm
know,
showering.
I look like
I look like
creepy
you know those
ants
women who
that wait when they're showering.
you reach a point where you hate men, you only drink porridge, you suddenly just
What?
and you have cats only.
you only have cats.
Bye,
Eh?
guys. We're done.
Oh, we're done.
Unfortunately. Yeah, we're done.
What? Okay.
Thank
bye.
you, Ndenga, for choosing a dope picture of mine. I did.
No.
But it's because without makeup, like I said, I already look like a man. That's why the app favors me. Let's
Wow.
meet at 10 p.m.
I'll never forget I got that toilet thing and then
Go,
now this.
Sonic, go.
I am
They don't
seeing.
think so.
Woo, woo.